Pisces, welcome to your reading. Thank you so much for joining me. This is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising placements. All right, Pisces, go ahead and take a few deep breaths. Connect with Spirit or your spiritual team and ask them what messages that you need. What do you need to know? What do you need to see, hear, etc.? So let's go ahead and get some channel messages for Pisces. All right, Spirit, messages for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Present energies for Pisces, please, Spirit. Please and thank you. There you go, Pisces. Okay, we have Death. We have Death card, Six of Wands, Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, and the Devil. Starting off with a major arcana and ending with a major arcana. Looking like some big things is trying to poke their head through the message. Okay, Pisces. So, the vibe, the current vibe of the situation is death. So, with death, we know it is change. It is the crumbling of an old foundation, a new one coming into play, rebirth, etc., etc. Also, too, this is Scorpio energy, so this could be a Pisces that has Scorpio in their chart as well, okay? So, with the Six of Wands, this is you, Pisces. Right now, things are looking up for you. You're winning in a lot of areas. A lot of regalia around you. You're getting a lot of praise. People are praising you, you're being put up on a pedestal. Things that you need to go right for you you're just very successful right now, okay? And this is other people in your area, okay? Another person, a group of people, but this is basically other people here. This could be very well an earth energy. Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, or someone with that energy, that very stable and resourceful, kind of constant, solid figure in your life. So with Six of Wands and Nine of Pentacles, these are both very positive cards, okay? And it's a vibe. It's a good vibe here. There's a good connection here. There's a good feeling when the two of you come together. And you are drawn toward them, Pisces. They have drawn, I feel like the two of you share passion. This person here, though, this person is someone who does enjoy, they're not codependent. They're not someone who is constantly trying to take up your time, because you, with Nine of Pentacles, this very well could be, you know, someone who is, they like solo time. They like to luxuriate in the soloness of it all, of their existence, okay? And what is the energy that brought you two together? Nine of Wands here. You two share many things in common. There's relatability here. All right. Possibly, like, so I'm seeing here the Nine of Wands is kind of like, when I see this, this is someone that has been through it. Okay, has been through some kind of war, some kind of personal war, some kind of hardship and obstacles, but they've come out on top. Any kind of adversity or anything that is non-serving, they're easily able to put things behind them. You can move forward. There's that energy of being able to move forward even when things seem tough. There's a resilience, there is a persistence, okay? And the two of you with the devil energy, there's a possibility that both of you have went through struggle. That's very similar. Like I said, there's a relatability here. This is a successful card. This is a successful card. And there are times when success is not going to come easy for majority of people. Sometimes success does come very easy for people, but that's not always the case, right? So this is someone who shares dark, maybe in the past, with the devil card, this is about addictions. This is about obsessions. This is just about like being attached to things that kind of keep you held down. Patterns, behaviors, vices, ways, behavior patterns, being attracted to the wrong kind of people. There's all kind of things that are devil energy. And it's hard. It's a struggle. And sometimes to break free of devil energy things, it's a struggle because these are, like I said, addictions and obsessions. It's hard to break those for some people. So the two of you have seemed to come together, and both of you have made a change in your life. Change that is basically turned out good for the both of you. All right. So this is where you guys have come together. You have that commonality, that common ground. This is where you two are, seeing things on the same level, seeing things eye to eye. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and what could those vices have been? Let's go look a little bit further into the devil card. A few things that were very similar for the both of you that brought you two together. What is the cosmic glue? Okay. We got the Hanged Man. Hanged Man and Four of Cups. Again, there's change. Changing of perspectives, trusting, sacrifice, okay? And then Four of Cups. Four of Cups is kind of like a unsatisfactory energy here. Not knowing, not making proper choices, not knowing, you have many choices here, and the right thing to do is not always the choice, is not always the path a lot of people take. All right. So, with Four of Cups, there's a unfulfilled feeling. There's lack of interest. It's kind of like a blah, right? So this devil energy going into the Hanged Man and the Four of Cups, the cosmic glue that brings you together with this person, the changes that both of you had to go through, or that you both, when you talk, you just like, oh wow, is, you were giving too much to people who didn't appreciate you, who didn't appreciate your efforts. Toxicity, dealing with possible narcissists, dealing with people that like to trauma dump on you, dealing with people that like to try to trigger you. And sometimes dealing with toxicity can be appealing to some people without them even realizing that that's what was happening, that they liked that they did like, the toxicity. Okay, let's get a couple more messages from the cards for Pisces. We have Four of Swords. Right, okay. Four of Swords and Ten of Wands. With Ten of Wands, Ten of Wands is that stress and that exhaustion, taking on too much, working too hard when you should have been resting, taking time to yourself. But no, it's that some people don't really feel whole, and some people don't really feel, and bottom of the deck energy is Moon, and some people really don't feel like some people need stress over rest. Okay. With the Four of Swords, this is rest. This is getting yourself together, recharging the battery, spending the necessary time to clear the mind, right? Renewal and recovery. This Four of Swords is opposite of the Ten of Wands. And some people love to drive themselves crazy, and they love to drive themselves to the edge, all in the name of making other people happy. And that was that change that you knew, and that you knew you had to make in your life, in your own personal stuff. And the person that you've connected with has told you the same thing. Like, yeah, people really, people really was giving me a run for my money. People really were not treating me the best. People, I'm trying to give the best of myself. I'm trusting in the process, trying to make these connections work. And it's just like, no matter what the hell I do, it's never good enough. And with the bottom of the deck energy ending, the tarot portion is the Moon. I feel that so I like that there's the two dogs here, and then you have the two people here. That's another thing. The Moon is about secrecy and illusions, hiding. That's another thing that the two of you very well could have bonded over and talked about and exposed and be like, damn, I'm feeling the same thing. I've experienced those same things. Is you both have had people in your life who just were not forthright with you, who were not good for you, who played games, who did all of these unnecessary things that, just nobody needs to be treated in that manner. But you have some people that are going to do that are going to play games and treat you like shit while you're trying to give them the world. They give you their ass to kiss. And also, too, you're going to find more untrustworthy people than you will people who you can actually trust and truly form a bond with. So it's good that the two of you came together. And I say that this is something that you need to go ahead and keep in your circle for as long as you possibly can, because no one has time to stay with devil energy and moon energy and Four of Cups and taking on other people's shit and people stressing you out. Nobody wants to go through that. Okay, Pisces? All right, Pisces, let's go ahead and get some ending messages for you. Okay, those two fell out. Mend a relationship, persevere, and invitation, chances are. Okay, Pisces, so it looks like Spirit is saying that there's some kind of relationship that needs a little bit of attending to, and it's time for you to take a look around and see where that relationship is and take the necessary steps to mend a relationship. Okay, and then the persevere, something might be taking a little longer for you than you would like for it to. Do not let that deter you. It's not always good to get things quick. Sometimes, rush, quick. We live in the microwave era. People expect to be able to push a button and boom, shit happens. And that's not always the case. I know you guys heard of the story of the tortoise and the hare. If you have not, please look it up. And that applies to an area in your life as well. And then invitation, chances are you guys have been invited somewhere, or there is a chance that you're going to get invited to some place that is going to further your reach with other people. A really cool party, a gala, a work function with someone else, a festival, a barbecue, something. Okay? So if you get that invitation, go ahead and indulge, because you need to have fun. All work and no play makes Jack and Jill a dull boy and a dull girl. Okay? All right, Pisces. Let's go ahead and get some more messages for you. Lighten up, leave the past behind, okay, and forgive. Pisces, full moon in Pisces. So there's someone, Pisces, who you need to kind of, you need to forgive someone. Something happened, and this also could be you forgiving yourself. But with full moon in Pisces, forgive. Let things go. Let things flow as they may. I just heard learn to be more nonchalant. With Pisces, Pisces is, it's that water, okay? A lot of feelings and emotions. So sometimes you can invest your feelings into people who don't deserve it. So forgive people for hurting you, let it go. Move on with your life. Know what not to do the next time. And if it's you that needs forgiving, do that as well. And leave the past behind. Like I said, that falls into forgive. Something that happened previously, let it go. Just leave it alone. It's time to move forward. Okay. And, you know, it's the law of, it's one of the spiritual laws. I forget the name of it, but yeah, just things happen for a reason. Sometimes it's not meant for us to know. Just let it go, okay? And then lighten up. Last quarter moon in Leo, I feel like there is a Pisces out there that's being a little heavy, okay? A little heavier than normal, kind of stuck in some lower vibrations. Find some kind of way to not be so hard on yourself. Perhaps you need to go ahead and get into this Four of Swords energy, get you some rest. Get some solitude. Sometimes you need to sit by yourself to kind of get a better view on life. So spend some time alone. Take the necessary time to yourself and look into what it is that's kind of keeping you in a lower vibrational. Laugh a little bit more. Okay, some of you may not have been laughing as much as late because you may feel like things have not really been going well for you. But find a way to look at the brighter side of life, because it is there if you happen to look around and really pay attention, okay? All right. And let's get some messages from the tea leaf. The deck. All right. Messages for Pisces, please. There we go. All right. All right, we have lightning. Control your anger or you will be sorry. Wheel, indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. Dragon, beware of self-delusion. All right, so again, where it says to forgive and leave the past behind and lighten up, there is anger here. Anger is a low vibrational energy. So something is going on where you're really, really angry about something. And you would just, if you could, you would pull lightning bolts out of the sky like Zeus and you would strike certain people down. It is not worth it. Your presence away from them. Pull yourself out of the equation. Ghost. I just heard ghost. It's time to ghost. just pull yourself out of the equation from someone. All right. Do not let them control your emotions. You're the one who's in control. Okay. So just control yourself, control your emotions. And like we said, Pisces is water, a lot of emotion. Okay. And so with wheel and decisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly, there's something where you guys are kind of dragging your ass on something. Okay. You're not knowing, there's something that you know that you need to make a decision on, and for some reason it's just you're not allowing yourself to make that. All right, so stop being indecisive, just moving around like a wheel. Get things in control. Okay, if we're going to control something, control our anger, and take control of what it is you want to do. You know what it is you want to do, settle on it. Make that decision to say, I'm going to do this. Okay, I just heard procrastination. Stop procrastinating as well if that is what you're doing. Okay, and with dragon, beware of self-delusion. I feel like with the self-delusion and being aware of it, dragon is a fire-breathing creature. Okay, there is something that you're being delusional about that's not going to work out and better you. It's not self-serving. It's more of a non-serving thing you're being delusional about. Like I'm all about the law of assumption. I love being delulu about certain things, but that's normally about making good goals and manifestations come to fruition. You're being delulu about something that's not really good for you. So that's something that you maybe need to sit back and think about and get your mind right about and beware of it. That's one of the things that's kind of keeping you, I feel, in that loophole, in that constant turn of events, that constant cycle. Wheels are turning, but there's no traction. Okay, so hopefully that hits home. All right, Pisces. So there you have it. There it is. There is your reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I look forward to seeing you guys at the next reading. Bye.